Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm back with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of December 2022. Sorry. For anyone who has sun, moon or rising in the sign of Scorpio. So if you're a Scorpio or you have someone very dear that you would like to know how December is going to be unfold for them and they are Scorpio, this is the video that you might want to watch. I want to thank you all for supporting my channel. If you have been with me and following me for a while, thank you so much for your continued support. Or if you're new and this is the first time you're watching my videos, welcome. I'm very happy that you have chosen to watch this video. And please, if you like the kind of work I do, you can watch more of my work on the playlist that I have created on the channel. And there are readings based on the zodiac signs and also some timeless free readings that you can watch. A big thanks to those who have reached out for private readings and thank you for your patience with that. Let's start the reading. If you have a specific question in your mind of what you would like to get clarity on, please have it present. But please keep in mind also that this is a general reading and just take what resonates. So with that, let's start the reading. Someone is hiding somewhere and trying to understand. They're trying to understand what you're doing. Someone is hiding and trying to get some information. Someone might be spying on you, or you are trying to get more information from someone. Beautiful, very light reading. Wow, these energies are very good. I see a lot of things has been cleansed from you, Scorpio. There was a eclipse in your sign in November, and it not in your sign, but actually it was affected Scorpio. So that clarity came to you. Some of you Scorpios, you have a different, wow, I see a transformation in your life. It either happened now or you might be on the way. Like this transformation is on the way. Very good. I mean, it's a very good transformation. Things, a lot of darkness has removed from a lot of your lives and a lot of light has been shed. Maybe some of you have found a like resolution or some remedy for something or some solution for a problem, which is actually very, very good. Some of you have found your path. Some of you have found your ideal situation. Some of you have understood what you want from life and where you want to stand. You know what is even your problems. You have a big understanding. You're now seeing a picture. Some things definitely were shed from your life. The extras are gone. You might have caught different people, useless things. The two things are still on your mind and you're actually shocked by seeing what is actually happening and what's the reality and what is left for you. Just a quick example, like maybe you had a lot of people, you had a business, you had a lot of people around you and things were not working. You never know what is going on, you never know what is wrong, why things always don't work as they have, although you do all your best to provide for everyone. Like, but things, there was some things that you never knew why things it's like that, you know, it's not working. Or your things, your problems, your everything was moving and in the last minute things will collapse. I see that now, specifically after this eclipse, you have found out, like you have found a big answer to the questions you asked. Why this answer, now you know, and you're shocked by that. Like maybe you understood that, oh, these people were not working actually as they should, or this thing was broken, or this transaction had a problem, or this customer was hiding something, or the market price, or whatever. Or in your relationship, you understood what is actually happening behind the scene, and that's why it's very, very shocking and surprising for you. Some of you are buying a very nice car, or there is going to be a vehicle. Maybe they're bringing you some kind of transportation services or benefits from where you work, or maybe you're going to carpool with a friend. I see a benefit in transportation for you, Scorpio. Also be careful about driving. Things might come, maybe there's some news which is going to be transferred to you, which is actually very nice. Most of you, maybe you want just buy a light color vehicle, which is very nice. Some of you have opportunity to move somewhere. Again, as a transfer, I see energy is moving. Energy is very much moving around you. Some of you who were sick, you're going to definitely have healing and your health is going to be back in the best shape. Some of you are trying to run around and do things, and I feel like some of you specifically if you have Mars in one of your chart, like one of your houses that is dominant, you have a lot of energy. It looks like you have now free, you're free, and you now know what you have the map. You are free, you have the map, you have a lot of energy, and you want to run towards the goal. I see a beautiful farm here, very beautiful, Scorpio. This is one of the readings that I have never seen this beautiful energy. I just can tell you that you have a lot of clarity, and I see the sun is actually shining. There's a lot of sun or light shed on your problems or on whatever that you are dealing with, which is actually great. And this happiness is going to be multiplied, and it's going to extend. It will be extended to the next year. You might have a father figure, or some, I don't know, father figure, husband, or someone who is questioning something. Again, maybe they were asking about why you are paying so much, you are spending so much money, or maybe they understood something about your relations, and they're very shocked, and they're gonna maybe question you. But if you are waiting for an answer from them to give you a permission to, or you want to do something, there's gonna be a yes answer. They will do that, and you'll be surprised by the level of support you receive from that person. Again, it can be a husband, it can be father figure, even government. Beautiful energy. I see like a butterfly is being born. You have gone through a lot of difficulties, some Scorpios, during the past 2 years. Some of you have definitely transformed. Even you had bone maybe issues or bone pain, tooth pain, headaches. But I see all of this is coming to an end, and I see very free energy. Again, I see a lot of sun, and Scorpio is actually, it can be in the lower energy, it can be very dark, like bottom of the problems, deep side, like deep dark places. You have shed life on those dark places in your soul, and you have received a very beautiful clarity. I see some people are talking together. I somehow feel the energy of Middle Eastern, like people from, I don't know, Dubai or Arabia. I see something about that. Maybe there's a news about that, or someone is going to travel there, and or someone from those countries maybe is watching. If that's the case, hello. If anyone is watching from Dubai or Saudi Arabia, yeah, maybe there's a story. I see women who are dressed in those traditional dresses. Someone is thinking about investing there or leaving or moving there. The price of oil might be going up, and there might be a good opportunity for these countries. I see a lot of I don't know, like financial winning for the people in this country. Certain people maybe. Again, I see there might be news about a king or someone in a royal family in those countries. There might be something that is trying to be hidden, but it will be clear. There might be a change in the order of the, I don't know, like government or something like that. Somehow I see Michael Jackson, something about Michael Jackson might come up after I don't know, this year or next year. Yeah. That's, oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4 wishes are coming to clarity. Definitely, I see 4 candles which are like burning, and they're giving you hope, and they're giving you what you want. 4 of your wishes are fulfilled. If you have kids, if you have 4 kids or something like that, you have good news. Also, it can be that maybe there's number 4, happiness from your children, from your, it's a long-term goal, it's a long-term happiness, like some long-term investment, like, it can be also, no, that's why I related to your children, because it's a long-lasting happiness from your ancestors. Something is burning for you, very clear, and it can be something that, again, as I said, is a life-lasting. Even after that, you leave it, you pass it on to the next generation. A very long-lasting happiness is there. I see you, Scorpio, in the reading. Some of you are thinking, I see about, again, as I said, I see land, like big lands, some kind of you buy a land, or you have, your vision has been so much expanded that you see towards the future. But I clearly strongly see some energy about other countries, like as I mentioned about Saudi Arabia or something like that in Middle East. um, let's see what we have in your cup. Wow, I see magic there. Some person is actually praying. I see someone is praying, and the prayers are definitely heard, and they can go to all the other side of the planet. Um, there's some strong person in your life. It can be a mother figure, or if you believe in, like, if you practice, if you go to church. I definitely see this angel here who's giving blessing. If you go to the church and you believe, and you're a believer, or you practice a religion, there's going to be a lot of blessing towards from your practices that you receive. And it can be from your prayers of your past ancestors, that has been activated. Again, with this eclipse that happened in the past month, I see it changed a lot of things in your life, and a lot of doors opened for you, a lot of opportunities came into reality for you. A lot of things that were paused or blocked has gone, and then actually the blessing from the sky can reach you. If you have a mother figure, or someone who, I don't know, like they're sending prayers for you, it's gonna be heard. So again, if you have a parent who you can take care of them and help them, their feelings, or their prayers are gonna help you very much. Some of you who are working in a nursery, I see that you also might be getting a lot of blessing from what you do. Some of you, definitely, I'm seeing an archangel here. A lot of blessing is just being given to you. And again, I see energy of kids and babies. Some of you might get pregnant. There might be twins. As I said, with the 4 candles that I see here, there are 4 candles burning. Some good thing is happening to you, which stays in your family, even your offspring. If your children and their children, they're going to be using from this. It can be, again, material, like a land. It's a huge, beautiful person. If you're male energy and you're watching, there's a beautiful success. There's a tuxedo, or there's a uniform that you put on, which shows a lot of success. If you're in a science field, you might even win the Nobel Prize. Something, again, that is activated in your genes, even probably, which is going to be transferred to the next generation, and it's actually very, very ominous and very good, very nice. Someone might get a position after other people have departed. It looks like I just give an example. Maybe a CEO is leaving, and then another one leaving. After 2 people are leaving, and the 3rd person or 4th person is going to be very much effective. It's going to make a big change. It's going to be very helpful for the organization. Or if it applies to you, you might, even after 3-4 generations, something is happening that is long lasting for you, and it's actually very beautiful. If you're investing in oil industry or in land, in specific countries that I think I mentioned, it's going to be very profitable for you. Someone might come ask for help. I don't know, maybe someone shows up at your door, or even some relative or some friend might ask you for help financially. If you can, you could help them. That would bring a lot of positive energy to your life, and a lot of blessing into your life, which is actually a good thing. I don't know, someone is selling ice cream. If you live somewhere that is warm now, it's like in the southern hemisphere. I don't know, maybe you're buying a lot of ice cream, or your child wants a lot of ice cream. But try to limit that, because I see that it's a little bit more than it should. There's a wave of happiness, a wave of green energy. Again, I mentioned, if you have a nursery, or if you work with plants, and maybe you have big ideas about agriculture, or planting things, or growing things at your home, because I see the leaves that you are, like basil or rosemary, that you're growing at your home. That's actually very nice. Someone is coming. Someone is very reluctant on doing a surgery or not. and it's a very difficult, not difficult, like it's maybe on your legs or your back that might limit your like mobility. So be careful about that. You need to talk to your, of course, health providers. And I'm not giving advice on your health, but I see that you might need to get a second opinion. Don't rush into a surgery, specifically until I guess April or March. That Mars is in retrograde. Don't do any surgery if it's not absolutely necessary and emergency. Two very nice news are coming. You might have in 2 moon cycles, you have a very beautiful news. Maybe you get to see someone who you have been waiting to see for a long time. It can be return of your love. It can be return of your child. Again, I see that reunion very strongly. Someone is eating avocado or they're thinking what to do with the excess avocado. There's number 26. Maybe you're 26 or 24-year-old, and then your child is, and you're going to have a beautiful birthday this year. I see that problems are being solved, past issues are going to be resolved, and I really love, and I can't take my eyes from these 4 candles that are burning, and it gives me a lot of reassurance for you, Scorpio. And also the angel that I'm seeing here pouring blessing on you. It's actually very good. It's a dead cycle that has ended. It's a basically beginning of some blessing that is happening. It's very unconditional love. That's why I related it with children, because it's somehow something that is gonna stay for a long time. It's very proper and beautiful. There might be another royal news. There might be some handshakings between countries. It can be between countries or people. There's a yes answer for you. Try to stay strong and stay tall. Someone might disappoint. I see someone energy that people might discourage you. Don't get discouraged. Don't let people get into your skin and judge you. There's love definitely in the air. I see that things are moving very beautifully. I saw the big picture for your Scorpio. I see the big picture. I see you at a point in your life that things are now making sense. You have a big vision. You have a lot of clarity. Things are very light, but the details is to be determined. I'm gonna pause. What I'm gonna say, do this month for all the zodiac signs is to ask you to have a question, and I will try to give you yes or no answer, or give as much as clarity as I can. So if you want to watch this part, have a question. If you want to know something about something, whatever you have in your mind, have it present. If you want to think, pause the video. Wow, Scorpio, you will be shocked. Something will happen that is specifically if it's about a person. Number one, you have to take some time and reflect better. If you are making a decision, take some alone time and think about it in silence. If you want to do something very important, think about it when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're hungry, when you're full, when you're upset, when you're tired, and then make that decision. There is a woman who can help you. This person could be a Pisces, and she has a lot of experience. If you're asking a yes or no, the answer is yes, you can do it. It's gonna be fine. I see family gathering. I see people reunion. If you're thinking about if you will find a family, or you have a family, or have issues with your family, it's gonna be resolved. I see people happily being together. I see children, if you asked about children. In general, I see that things are coming into clarity. I see peace and calm and quiet. Someone is going to volunteer. If you want to volunteer for something, that would be good. If you're wondering if you should do something or not, you should probably take a test and see how it goes before jumping into a commitment. And also, if you want to, I don't know, like marry or something like that, give yourself a time to test it if possible, and see how it goes. Because Scorpio, you have received a big clarity. Things have shaken up, and maybe it's up and down in your life, so you can't just make a decision. You need some time for things to settle, the energies to settle on the ground, and then on the earth. and then you should take a decision about, make a decision about the details. At this point, I feel like you have to be very careful. Everything is good, but you have to be just very careful with your decisions. And there's some guidance coming to you, but it's like a drop wise. Try to watch and observe. Not only watch, like observe and see what's the detail. What do you need to do? I hope that it was helpful for you. And if you asked about a time point, I think 1 week, 1 month, maximum 1 year, things are gonna be okay, or things are gonna be shifted or changed for you. Okay, I think that was it for this time. I hope that everyone has a safe and wonderful holiday season. Thank you so much for supporting my channel during this year, and hopefully next year as well. And yeah, until the next time, stay blessed.